started as an excuse to get to warmer weather in the winter has spawned decades of competition and tradition, and today, once again, these two will square off to find out who will take home the coveted jeweled shillelagh. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Off play action on first down. Fires left. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Guys, it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this game. The result might well be the cut line between really good bowl and the playoffs.
It's a really good point, Reese, because at this point of the season late, this is a resume builder, and this might be the win that you need to improve your status and impress the committee so that they put you in the college football play.
Yeah, in these top 10 games, they get more attention. More people are there, more people are covering, more people are talking about it, more people are spreading it. So, obviously, to do it on this stage, it will go a long way to determine whether this team gets in the playoffs.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking for room, it's White. Oh, better look out! They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it's squarely fault.
Going downfield for the big play. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. At the 45 on his way. Oh, what a cut!
This offense knew coming into this game it was not going to be easy throwing against this defense. They're at the top of virtually every major statistical category when it comes to pass D, and the quarterback just found out the hard way, throwing a pick on the opening drive.
Great place to start for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he launches in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, did well to get a drive going here. RPO and throw it right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Cross-country rivalry between these old foes. It started because Newt Rockney's wife wanted to go to California late in the season, and the next chapter unfolds today.
That sounds perfect. If my wife wanted to do the same thing I would do. Happy wife, happy life. It's always interesting to hear how these rivalry trophies come about, but I know one thing. USC, Notre Dame, every year, Palmer, is appointment television.
It is. My brother Billy played for Notre Dame, and I'll be honest, I used to get jealous watching him play against the Trojans, whether it was at Coliseum or whether it was at Notre Dame. This is one of the best rivalries in all of college.
He's got it for a big play. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And the Trojans want to crank the tempo. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Hard running there. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the back. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Butler. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. And he's got it. Touchdown, Trojans.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Richardson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Looking downfield, it's Carr. Throws to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. Bulldozes his way through. Touchdown, Irish! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, Dave, and he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection. They might have let him a little too much.
You know, these throws to the perimeter defense are so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate and have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Butler. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd.
You got the phone? I need to lock in, get this dub. Mama, I'm trying to hit some traps. See, play that back to that cell.
Looking to throw, it's Mayaba. Sends it downfield. Catch and stride inside the 15. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Click on because I was fucking doing something.
If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
And the Trojans will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. They'll go to the air. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Texas in the
Fit it in the window for the score.
That nigga just caught me. He must got 50-50 on that dude.
Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, Texas and Texas A&M have been going at it today, and we finally have a winner.
So many memorable and historic moments in this rivalry, guys. It's almost a century old now. First meeting in 1926.
When you think of all the great coaches that have graced the sidelines in this rivalry, right? Luke Rockne, Eric Parsegian, John Robinson, Pete Carroll. A lot of national championships between these two schools.
There he goes. Running the green.
What are we?
Ripped off a huge shot play on that one as he gets the first
Who that
down
is?
before he steps out of bounds.
Jeff Creed.
This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside.
Y'all in the game or something? Y'all play?
Them boys in the game.
Wants to change
Them
this
boys.
route. Looking downfield, it's Carr.
You trying to put a little TK
Throws
out
it to the
there.
left. He gets it in. Touchdown.
So I think we need one for somebody
To
else.
read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to
Bitch,
throw
I'm
the
gonna
football
invite
just
him on
to
this
get the guy
bitch.
in stride, so
You
he
not
can
on
get
that
by
bitch.
after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David.
Oh, mama,
Listen, a lot of
mama.
times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do
She
the
got
rest.
this cricket on the damn neck. And you gonna fight.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a intercepted, and the defense has set them up.
Offense will take that 3-5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. He'll set up to throw. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, his NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy.
Man, I really love the way this guy looks when he's toting the rock. You think about all the high school kids out there who dream about one day donning a USC jersey and being the starting running back for the Trojans. There's so much competition, not just in the state of California, but nationally, to come to this school and be the guy, to be RB1. He's on the field for a reason. This guy is unique. He's got speed and vision. What a weapon.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Back to throw, it's Mayava. Trying to beat the D deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Trojans in the hurry-up. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Straka.
Right there.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Play number 9 on this drive. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Unloads to the right. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this 1st half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Caught in the backfield. It's Black. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
As the offense, you want to get the ball to your playmakers and let them make a decision, let them make a guy miss, but not with that kind of defense. They were all over it right away. No 3rd down conversion for you.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Fires to the right. Intercepted. Big play. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is.
Stop all them hit shots.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Here comes the heat. Snagged in the middle. It's James. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Notre Dame right back to the line. Looking to throw on first down. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback, making him think.
That's not that bad. You in there, big dude?
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. You get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38.
Job,
Back to pass, it's Carr.
Job, fit.
Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Put up in that
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Going for the big play. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going.
Send the invite back in there for it. Seeing y'all.
Unloads to the right. He's got an open man.
Yeah, I know what I was saying. They beat that road.
Set up 1st and goal.
This
offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Trying to surge it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
You know who this is?
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the 2nd half to get some stops.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Send the game out this.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Dropping back, it's Mayaba.
We do it.
Fires to the wideout. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Touchdown, Irish! And they turn it into a defensive score. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The DBs will back off a bit. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Trojans will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Hey, y'all want me to head to get back, or you want me to?
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hey, y'all want me to do it?
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Might be calling a hot route.
Yeah, just head back there.
Looking to pass. It's Carr.
He ain't so goddamn fast,
And he
bro.
rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target. They're just not on the same page.
The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. Showing the arm straight down the left side. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one after their own 37.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers.
Unloads it downfield.
Oh,
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps.
Time to take a shot. Grabs it inside the 10. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Get extra. Yeah.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lions. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot.
I tried to pump it. It made me go over that bit.
Perfect time right there.
And the Trojans can really attack on this second and short. From the gun to give, looking for room. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. To the air. It's
Get back. Damn. To get back to that
Just a
nigga.
short pass to the tight end. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going, and I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. Fires on the move.
Just a
He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
No big surprise there, right? We're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's one of the very few times in this game so far where they have not been able to hook up.
Looking to throw, it's Carr. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here.
He should have took the 4th down.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Might be changing the route. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Pocket breaking down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Takes it on the return. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Gets the back moving. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And it's his 4th interception of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Heard it when I sweep.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Here come the Irish back on offense. Makes the grab and there's room. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Makes the grab on the left. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive game.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Notre Dame! The Irish have seized control against the
Come to the ball.
Trojans and starting to put their eyes on that jeweled shillelagh.
The Irish doing what they need to do. Every year we look forward to this game. The hype, does it meet the hype? The Irish were ready. USC's got some answering to do, Coleman.
Touchdown Jesus is celebrating somewhere. What a game so far by Notre Dame. They're hitting on all cylinders. They knew how big this game was coming in. They knew they had to be dialed up and ready to go, and they have looked good. And I think the jeweled shillelagh might be making a trip to South Bend.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. North Carolina was able to finish off a close one in Chapel Hill. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? It sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Gets it out fast. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Snap from the gun on third down. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it
I don't think he saw
off to
it.
the races. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, USC!
Oh,
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Lining up to add another. Splits the uprights. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barres. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the...
That shit so weird, bro. He ain't even touch me.